So, you know, just a thought that I was having, I guess. More often than not, we get too caught up in definitions and descriptions, but I feel that we should more be focused on, going with the flow, you know, and the, I mean, not in a negative way, of course. As a matter of fact, I believe or I feel that, when people tend to gravitate towards negative things like smoking or drinking or you know all those kind of stuff, they are essentially doing it out of some kind of compulsion or out of some kind of like as a form of escape. That's what they're basically doing. So what I believe is that there is a certain flow. Yes, you may not be able to push yourself really hard, right? You may not be able to like go to extreme lengths, or you may not be able to regimentize yourself entirely your whole life towards some kind of a specific goal or success, you know. But at least, you can always have all these small wins. You can always take a walk in the park. You may not be able to like, do some heavy lifting maybe, but that's okay. You can always uh, go and do like a little walk in the park, or you can always you may not be able to read like big huge theses and stuff like that, but you can always read a light book. You may not be able to write something like 20 pages long, but you can still try to write at least one page. So basically what I'm trying to point towards is that there should be a flow that we should allow into our lives, a natural kind of flow. And I always say this thing, I always kind of believe this thing that uh, apart from the physical laws or the laws of nature, apart from those, there is no other law, right? I mean, social laws or political laws, those are man-made, those are subjective. Some may agree, some may disagree. So what I'm basically trying to say is that just trust, just let yourself be with nature, you know, not trust exactly, just be with nature, hang out, spend time in nature, and uh, you know, because nature has its own way of, nature is designed, we are designed to, be with this nature. Like we can breathe the oxygen in the air, or we can, all these things, all the functionality that we have. So I think, as humans, we try to segregate ourselves from the nature, but on the contrary, we should actually be comfortable with nature.